So I began to see certain things, right? Well, you would think, you would think, well, wherever they're sending out these spaceships, then that's where you can really get through. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do aerodynamics and all that stuff. I'm just not into it. So sure enough, here in Florida, people start seeing shit, right? But a lot of people were scared to even say that they seen stuff, and they were seeing it in broad daylight. Do you hear me? So I'm like, okay, how does all this stuff work? Well, when you really get into the spirit and you really have shown yourself approved, you start seeing stuff. And you kind of keep to yourself because people gonna think I'm crazy. But then when you get into the spiritual community, a lot of people done seen what you done seen. Then you get to the I am. See, a lot of people don't talk about this because the mere mortal human, they're never gonna get this. They're never gonna get it. They're in the rat race. They they don't even understand what is really going on. Okay, those people are in for a rude awakening, and it's a whole lot of healers out here. You ain't gonna have to worry about being booked and busy because people are going to need to be healed on a DNA level. And the only way that somebody can reset your DNA, they got to be fucking tapped in. But here's the problem. When COVID happened, shout out to Bay's coffee brand. Come through, King. Listen, it's called Ritual, by the way. Ain't that something? And the album called Ceremony. Come through, Holy Spirit. Ah, hmm. Y'all, I'm all off task right now. I apologize. I do. If y'all want me to continue whatever part of the story, tell me in the comments and I will. But he must be thinking about me because he came through strong. Ooh, let me find out. But anyway, y'all, you will start to see certain things, but people will never tell you that you can actually master yourself. And so that's what I started going after was, well, maybe I can master myself. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can become an ascended master. Now, in order to do that, you have to go through a lot. Baby, you got to be all four queens and all four motherfucking kings in the deck at one time. You got to be able to, because if you can't shift like that, you will never be able to navigate your way effectively through the matrix. Because you'll always be triggered by a wound. You'll always be trying to be the teacher. No, it's not meant for you to be the teacher. It's meant for you to be the student as well. And any master will tell you that. Masters don't speak a lot. That's how you know somebody done mastered something. Because they always quiet. Because they know just you even coming into their reality, you are a test from the universe that I will not fail. Universe, what are you trying to get me to learn from this person that you sent into my reality? See, a lot of these people that think they just popped up in my energy, no, Spirit already told me in Georgia. Spirit was like, I'm finna bring a voodoo high priest into your reality. Baddest in the motherfucking land. And I was like, nah, this ain't for me. This for somebody else. And sure as shit stank. I was sitting there at Starbucks and Kroger's in fucking Atlanta or Decatur. That is the stupidest shit I ever seen is fucking Starbucks and Kroger's. Like it doesn't go. I don't like it. God God bless you, Kroger's. I like y'all, but I don't like that setup. The vibe is off. The vibe is off. Kroger, you would have to bring your frequency up. I'm talking about my Starbucks drinkers. I'm not talking about regular coffee drinkers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so damn, I just went off on a tangent. When you begin to master yourself, the universe will tell you what's coming, right? So when these voodoo high priests decided that they was gonna try to do spell work, I don't deal in spell work. I don't do love spells because my grandmas taught me about that shit. Don't you get involved in that shit, Jenny, because that shit will backfire on your ass. And I used to always say, Grandma, what's a backfire? What's a backfire? Well, my daddy had an old school truck. And sometimes that motherfucker would backfire and it sound like gunshots in this motherfucker. Hear me? And she said, that's what your life will be like if you do fucking voodoo and hoodoo and spell work. So I don't do that. I send out love and light. I don't pray bad shit over food. I don't do that. I pray love and light. Now, if the love and light that I pray into this food exposes the darkness in you, then I pray that it heal you on the spot. That's just how I think. That's how I work. That's how my grandma worked. You see what I'm saying? This goes back into our bloodline. When your ass is the one that's in the master's house, you got a choice. Either you can poison this motherfucking master, or you can pour love into this master. And one day this master might let your motherfucking ass go. See, that's the frequency that my ancestors was working in. You see what I'm saying? You see, because you got to know the person that's over you, they're tapped in too. They're in that position for a reason. I don't give a fuck if it was slavery. That happened for a reason. And when black people get over that racist shit, that fucking timeline, then you can get somewhere. That's an outdated belief system. It's outdated. Who is doing that? That's just like shouts out to the LGBT community, whatever you want to fucking call it. I've been in it. So I don't judge people. Cause when you start judging people, God gonna bring that fucking test to you, to your door. He gonna make a believe out of you. Be careful trying to blackmail people in this season. And I'm especially talking to politicians. Do not blackmail people. Because somebody got a bullet in the government. Oh, this shit, this is a channel message. Somebody got a silver bullet in the government. And if you try to blackmail somebody right now, they are going to set that shit off. It's not just one person. It's at least 12 of them motherfuckers. Ooh, spirit. It's at least 12 of them with all the same fucking information. Somebody done fucked up. Somebody done fucked up. Somebody done fucked up. Ooh. God is talking about whistleblowers and plea deals. And this shit is deep. It go way past my skin color. These people have to be protected. They have to, because if you don't, you're gonna start seeing major shifts in your local community and in your local government and in your local home. Ooh wee. These people that's been around here taking these subsidies, God kept bringing these subsidies to me. I said, God, what is these subsidies tied to? He said, these people that thinking they've been eating manna and it's been poison because you done sold your soul.